Good evening, SBC, SBCC, and all points in between. Welcome to the Step Up to the Mic edition of Shoot Your Shot. And I'm your host, Mike Walker, and I'm doing it solo tonight, though. My co-host, she's out having a blast with her babies, and rightfully so is Mother's Day's weekend. So glad to have everybody here. Let's Hey Sonolia, how you doing? Glad to have you here. Hey Andrea, glad to have you here. Keisha, glad to have you here. Hey Wanda, good to have you. Erica, glad to have you. Teresa, glad to have you. Well, again, this is a special, well, I won't say a special edition, but what Shoot Your Shot was to be in the beginning, have people show up and shoot their shot. Okay, so as you know, I have the Zoom link so you can join in if you want to be featured, if you want to talk and present your case to your fellow group mates to shoot your shot and maybe meet someone. Just do like we did with the 7-day challenge. Just click on the link and join in. And it's just that simple. Come in and present your case. And it seems as though we do have someone in the waiting room already. I think it's Jonathan Young, if I'm not mistaken. And I hope he turns his camera on before we put him on there. Yeah, there he go. Glad to have you, brother. Okay, I'm about to put you on right now. Yeah, we having folks on here today. Yeah, he ready to shoot his shot. I'm glad. I like that right there. Yeah, let me hook him up right quick. Let me see. Speaker view. Great. Okay, we about to present him. Jonathan. Let me get to this. Wow, we got Jonathan Young. How you doing, sir? Good. Okay, I'm gonna do a test. Can the audience out there hear Mr. Young, Brother Young, to be exact? Yeah, we're live. We're doing both actually. So, but just worry about the Zoom part, okay? And then everything. Okay, you can't hear him. Okay, they say they can't hear you. So, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. I'll take care of it. Okay. We'll do this again, folks. Okay. Okay. We'll do this again. No, it's not you. It's not you. It's definitely not you. It's not you. Okay. Okay, folks. Well, let's say something, sir. Okay. Okay, folks. Can y'all hear him now? Can y'all hear him now? Like I said, I'm glad to have you here. Oh man, nope again. Oh, this is frustrating right here. Okay. No. And they still, but can y'all hear me? Can you all hear me? And it's this delay. Folks, can y'all hear me? Uh-oh. Well, somebody already got a thing for you. Uh-oh. So I don't know. So that's good. So they can hear me, but they can't hear you. That is wow. That is a little annoying. Let me see. Mm-mm. That don't. Mm-hmm. No, we had a video on live on the group. So maybe he can text for a while. So they can hear me, but they can't hear you. Yeah. He is really, oh, now they're saying that you're real. So I think it should just be on my end, though. I should have. I can hear you. I can hear you fantastic. I can hear you fantastic. So we got to be a way to do this, some kind of way to do this without an echo. Okay, let's try this then. I know what to do. And they saying you really low. Okay. Did you say something now?
How about now? Okay, I finally found the live, but all right, I can see myself.
Okay, folks.
So you can.
Folks, can y'all hear brother Young now? Oh, they can hear you now.
Okay.
Okay, great. We just have to do it this way then. Okay then. Okay, fantastic. Okay, that's you good. You fantastic. So you here to shoot your shot, are you, sir?
Whatever that means.
Okay.
I'm new to the group.
Wait, yeah.
And I got a very warm reception once I posted my introductory post, and I have gotten some likes and comments and different things like that, and I've been just kind of going through the page and trying to answer questions and different things like that. So yeah, here I am. So far, so good. Just here trying to make the most of it.
Okay, that is great. Well, we're glad to have you here. We are so glad to have you here. So this is how this works. And one thing and a good thing about you, you're already starting off on the right foot. On the right foot, you read the rules of the group. You read the rule. You read. I said, look out. Now, I wish other folks would do that. I wish other folks would do that. Though I'd let you post too just for that. And I'm serious. I'm serious. I'll let you post too just because you followed the rules, man. You all right with me already. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Try not to get kicked out, so.
Well, you all right. You good people. Okay, Tiffany, they already asking about you. So this is how this works, okay? You're here to present your case in case any of these lovely sisters out here would like to give you some communication, if you will. So, okay, so this is like a spotlight on you and your fellow members, whoever else choose to come and join us, okay? So this is how we're gonna go. And let's tell us about yourself, okay, sir? Tell us about yourself. Where your name, where you're from, this, that, and the third.
All right. Well, my name is Jonathan Young. I am originally from New York City. I was born in Harlem, raised in Brooklyn, and I came down to Raleigh, North Carolina. I attended Shaw University and got a bachelor's degree in business administration. I am formally married. Got married coming straight out of college and been married for about 14 years. And that marriage ended in divorce. From that marriage produced 4 of the most intelligent human beings that I have ever interacted with. 2 boys and 2 girls who keep eating my food and burning my electricity. I would say that I am a very involved dad. My kids live with me. I'm the primary caretaker. So I'm not like every other weekend in another state type of dad. No, the kids are with me. So I am the one that helps with schoolwork and homework and takes them to karate and dance practice and all other stuff, of course, before COVID. I am a introvert. I'm a good listener. not the life of the party type of person. So this right here, if I would have understood like what link I was clicking on and all of this other stuff, I probably would have thought twice about it. I didn't realize I was going to be featured, but hey, we're here. You know, and even though I'm an introvert, like I am somewhat of an open book, and you know, I have no problem with sharing and being transparent and using my story to be a blessing to other people and to, you know, inspire other people. I was ashamed coming into the divorce. You know, as a Christian, we taught God hates divorce and different things like that. And you know, I figured I just wasn't going to tell. You know, I was just going to keep it under wraps and whatnot. But then I realized that as I enter different spaces for singles typically or for men, and I just begin to open up and tell different parts of my story that apply to whatever the topic is. You know, I normally get positive feedback. I normally hear like something like, "Wow, you know, I appreciate you for sharing that." Like that's, you know, that was very helpful. You know, I'm basically all about just helping people to avoid the same mistakes that I made. You know, and also like life after divorce. I went through the whole bitterness and, you know, the toxicity and stuff like that between us, and the resentment, all of that stuff. And I've grown a lot since then. You know, God has done a lot for me. God has basically taught me a lot about, excuse me, who I am and my worth, and my worth, everything that I am is not attached to dollar amounts. It's not attached to titles. It's not attached to certain salary or work positions or anything like that. It's all attached to my relationship with Christ. And you know, I began to see myself. I'm 5'5". So for any of you ladies, I know a lot of you ladies have height requirements and stuff like that. I probably just like killed, you know, like half of my audience right here. But I've learned to stop making myself small in certain spaces. Like I can walk into a room full of professionals and big wigs and stuff like that, and feel like I belong and feel like, you know, I'm not insignificant. I'm not inadequate. I'm not like you know, the least person here or anything like that. I'm not better than anyone either, but I just have a more balanced view of myself, of life, and you know, going back to what I said, I do have 4 children. So you know, anybody that I find is we're a package deal. There is no separating us. There is no I like you, but I don't know about the kids. Well, you don't like me then if you don't know about the kids. Just to be quite honest, you know, we I really feel like what's good about me. If there's anything that you consider honorable about me, you have to give a lot of credit to my kids. You know, they push me in ways that they probably won't understand until they get older. To, you know, be responsible, to seek God, and to not quit, to not give up, to not be emotionally detached, to be, you know, present, be in the moment with them, to not come up with excuses. You know, so we are a package deal, and I made a promise to my children, because they did have with their mom, they did experience her, and this is not to throw her under the bus, but they did experience her basically rushing into a new relationship and bringing somebody into their lives before they even had a chance to process that we were separated, that we were living in 2 separate apartments. So I made a promise to my kids. I said that whoever I bring into our lives, and I talked to my oldest daughter. My oldest daughter is 13, and she recently asked me, Daddy, are you ever going to get married again? And, Daddy, I would like to see, I hope it happens while I'm still a kid living in your house so that I can live with her too. And, we just had these conversations. I said, whoever Daddy marries is going to be somebody that's good for all five of us.
Mm.
Not just be good for me, not just somebody who I like how they look and we can have a good time. And then like the kids just are off in their own corner, feeling neglected. No, it's going to be somebody, that's, whether you have kids of your own, whether you wanted to have kids and, you never got to have them, whatever your situation is before you come on in, it's going to be good for everybody. We're all going to elevate each other and make each other better, and we're going to work together. We're going to build something, build a legacy, do what we got to do, go after the purpose that God put us on this earth for, and show my children, which will be our children. I don't believe in step this, step that. I prefer bonus.
I would say bonus children.
Yeah, I prefer, right. These not just step kids, they be your bonus kids. Let's leave a legacy. Let's show them that that marriage can be successful. Marriage can be healthy. All of this stuff. I'm 39 years old, so there was a point I was feeling like I wasted a lot of time, and I'm almost 40, and there's a whole bunch of stuff that I didn't accomplish that I should have accomplished by now. Now I'm thinking like, okay, look, we can do all of that stuff together. We can go travel, we can build up income and just go forth in ministry together. I do have a calling on my life into ministry. It's another thing. Probably should have said that up front too. That someone who is looking to be with me is going to have to seriously consider, if you are not already in ministry yourself, you're gonna have to seriously consider being in ministry. What that looks like, I don't know. I'm not concerned about the whole first lady fashion show and wearing fancy hats and all of that other stuff. I mean, that's nice, but I'm more concerned about work, about helping people, about bringing Jesus to people, ministering to children, and just correcting a lot of society's ills, and just doing whatever we can to bring the gospel to wherever the Lord wants us to bring the gospel to. So however that looks for your end, if you're a nurse, if you are a teacher, if you are a musician, whatever the case is, I can't say I have a preference or anything like that. It's just, do you love the Lord? Do you, have a heart for the gospel? Have you been through some things to where that now your faith is solid, your calling is secure? I'm not really looking for someone who I have to kind of teach the elementary stuff, if you will.
Understood.
You know what I'm saying? You don't, speaking in tongues is not required or anything like that, but I want for you to understand some things, and not just be new to this. If you're new to this, great, stay with Jesus, but I don't know if there's much I could do with you, because we on some some elevated attacks and elevated, steps that we gotta take and stuff like that. So,
now listen. The sisters, and you did good. Take a breather. Because they gonna ask you some questions. Okay. I don't know if you can see the question. Kena Walker from Mississippi. She asks, what is the last book you have read, not including the Bible? What is a book you would recommend?
I don't know if you see in the camera.
I dropped this. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. So this is the book that I'm currently in right now. It's called Male versus Man by DeAndre Whitfield. It is talking about the basically men having to unlearn a lot of what society is taught about masculinity and manhood, and just the fact that there is a difference, like as the title implies, there's a difference between a male and a man. You know, there are a bunch of grown males walking around because they've never been taught how to actually be men, how to be responsible, how to be providers and protectors, and different things like that. So that's a book I'm going through now. I'm about in the middle of it. I recommend this book to anybody. I also recommend. I see people talking about the five love languages.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that tossed around in the group. I think it was. There is a singles edition of Gary Chapman's Five Love Languages that I think everybody should check out too. That's it does mention relationships and stuff like that. It mentions all kinds of different situations, so I recommend that book as well.
Okay, that is great. That is great. Teresa Jones said, you still in Raleigh, right down the street. Welcome to the group. So she's definitely a fellow. She's a good catch. Okay. Now, Tiffany Murphy. Tiffany Murphy says, what are the key factors of a successful relationship with you?
The key factors of a successful relationship with me.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone is going to say honesty, communication, and different things like that. Reciprocity. I will consider myself to be like a deep person and an emotional person. And when I say that, I don't mean that I cry at everything or that like I, cry watching chick flicks or nothing like that. But and not saying that there's anything wrong with that, but I'm just saying like that's not what I mean when I say I'm emotional. It's just that like I am very expressive when it comes down to
you're not afraid to show your emotion.
Not afraid to show my emotions. So a key for that would be that you definitely have to be a safe space for that. That you have to be an encourager for that type of thing. Like I've experienced trying to open up and then having it brushed off, and it's when that happens, there's nothing left for me to do but to shut down, and by then the relationship is dead at that point. So you got to be a safe space. You got to be encouraging, uplifting. I got to hear your words. I gotta hear those verbal affirmations, and a third thing I guess would be to just keep me covered the same way that I'm compelled and commissioned to keep you covered spiritually. Don't leave me out there hanging. Don't leave me to be the only one praying. And I guess that goes back to what I was saying about the whole maturity thing. If you're mature, I shouldn't have to say that, but
I get you.
It's key. It's important.
Okay, very good. A.B. Vaughn Williams from Canada. She asks, what age group are you interested in a lady you want to get to know better? What age group are you interested in?
So, I would say the highest age that I would go would be around 45.
Mm-hmm.
And younger than me, I would say like I would go 10 years younger than me, but the asterisk by that 10 years younger than me, that puts you at like right at your late 20s. If you are in your late 20s, I would like you to have what some might call an old soul. So like, you a 90s baby. I want to like start singing a mint condition song or something by Velvet DeVoe, and I want you to be able to name that song. So yeah, between late 20s to mid 40s is that range.
Okay. And you said 45. How did you come up with the number 45?
Because it's not too much, you know. I mean, I'll be 40 next year.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was just like a solid number. I felt like going a little bit higher than that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the expectations of the woman might be a little bit different at that age.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I can't really say for certain. It's just the number that I came up with. So
Okay.
like, you know, that's just
Okay.
that's just my number. But
Okay.
you know,
Okay. That's good. That's good. Okay, we got Joy Scott. Joy Scott asks, what have you learned about yourself in the past year?
what I learned about myself is that I am so willing to give of myself. I'm so willing to basically open up and share my world with somebody. And if I get any type of indication that it's okay for me to do that, any type of green light, then I just go full force. And then if I'm not careful, I will like just hop over the red flags. So I've learned how to basically not change who I am.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not say, okay, well, I'm just not going to be this type of person anymore, but just say like, okay, gather information first, and take your time. Let people show you who they really are. I've learned that you know, there's like, I don't know if you ever seen a post in Facebook that say something like, you know, stop expecting yourself from other people. Something
Mm.
to that effect. You know,
Mm.
I learned that I've had a really bad habit of doing that, and it almost always leads to disappointment
Mm.
because nobody is me. You know,
Mm.
nobody
Mm-hmm.
is Jonathan, and I need to dial it back and be mindful of certain things and pay attention to certain things and wait to see if whether or not she can handle, you know, the full onslaught before I give it all to her.
Okay, that's very, very good. Very good answer. Wise choice, too. Okay, Keena Walker. She asks, are you wanting any more kids?
Um, I am so 39 years old. I've done the newborn thing and the diaper changing thing and the potty training thing, and I am not necessarily looking forward to revisiting them days until my kids have kids, and you know I can pick and choose if I want to do it or not. But and also I um, I had a second after my youngest daughter was born. My youngest daughter is about to turn 8. I know they're reversible. Um, at one point, I was saying, you know, if I meet someone who doesn't have kids and she's young enough and she wants to have one, I'm willing to get the operation reversed.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, lately I'm just leaning more towards like, I don't want to do it. If a woman has children of her own, comes into the relationship, she wants to do the Brady Bunch thing, I am all for being a bonus dad.
Yeah.
I will be your, you know, I will love your kids just as if they came out of me.
Mm.
You know, hopefully you'll love my kids the same way. But no, I am not looking to impregnate anyone or go through the whole pitter patter of little feet type deal all over again. And I just hope that that's okay for my the next missus.
I get you. I get you. Tiffany Murphy asks, and they coming with these questions tonight.
See,
Very wise to be only 39. Keep shining, sir. Sir, there are some young black men who can definitely take some lessons from you on confidence, focus, vision, and just overall life wisdom. Do you do any mentoring?
Great question. So I well let me first say that, as I said, I got 4 kids. Two of them are boys, and ministry starts at home.
Mm,
And a lot of times we look to go save the world and then neglect the home front. So I really try to make sure that I am pouring into my sons and setting a good example for them. Work in youth ministry, and every chance I get, I try to pour into the boys in the back. And in my job, I work as an instructional assistant in a public school setting. I every chance that I get, every moment that I get where there's no academics going on and we have that space, I'm trying to be in those boys' ears. As far as mentoring other young men, um, nothing officially just yet. I did recently start a
mhm,
Facebook group. It's for single men, single as in single,
mhm,
never been married, divorced, widow, whatever the case is, and just looking to build with them. I'm gonna be focusing some more on like developing a mission statement and all that stuff for the group this summer, as I have the summer months off. Um, so yeah, nothing official, but I am looking towards heading in that direction. I do realize that, as Tiffany has said, that there's a lot of men that can take lessons
mhm,
from me. I would have. I'm telling you, like probably 5 to 10 years ago, I would have thought that I was the last type of guy that
mm.
any other man would be taking
Understood.
lessons from. But I realized that this is who God made me. This is
Mhm.
he raised me up for such a time as this. So I'm just gonna do whatever he wants me to do.
Okay, okay. Lavender Gillespie says, "Where do you see yourself 5 years from now?"
Um, 5 years from now, I hope to definitely have my credit score within the 800 range, and hopefully we will be in a house, home ownership. Um, I see myself being further along in ministry. Like I'm not officially licensed or anything or ordained or anything like that. We just know, talk to my pastor. We know it's coming. So 5 years from now, um, I'm probably going to have whatever credentials or letters. Um, I hope to, if not have my master's degree, at least like be en route to
Hmm.
um, going through the seminary process. Um, I hope to definitely have some type of uh, secondary residual income established. So basically, everything that I am terrified of doing right now, everything that I'm afraid
Hmm.
to launch out there and do, and everything that like I feel God just kind of like tugging me and saying, "It's your time. It's your time." 5 years from now, I hope to not still be second guessing myself and down, but actually be walking in some of those things.
Okay, and I think this may be the last question for tonight for you, and it's from Joy Scott. What is something that made you laugh today?
Um, well, I did get to have a little conversation with my kids, and my daughter said, "Daddy, if I become a multimillionaire, I'm going to give you $1 million."
Hmm.
And I said, "Well, if you're going to be a multimillionaire, that means that you're going to have many millions. So why am I only getting 1 million?" I said, if you're gonna get $10 million, I said, why don't you give me mine? And then she gave me a look like that, and we both were just laughing. Got a chance to talk with one of my sisters in Christ. Uh, she's like the big sister that I never had, and it's never just one thing that makes me laugh with her. She's crazy, but you know, I laugh all the time with her, and that's all that I can think of. I'm pretty sure there was like a bunch of other things,
Okay.
bunch of random silly things, but those are the things that stuck out.
Okay. Okay. Well, you know what, Brother Young? It seemed like you made an impression on these sisters tonight. You know, Wanda Moreland says, this man is somebody's husband. Just saying. Okay. And Jeanette, and she said, ladies, I think he is an answer to someone's prayers. So, so you better watch it. You better watch it though.
I am.
You kind of impressing these sisters. So yes, amazing. It can be done. Yes, yeah, they are really. Yeah, Jenna Morgan, and I think she's available. But Jenna Morgan said you did awesome. So
Thank you.
yeah, she did awesome. So you really did an impression on here. So, oh, they coming in with some more. And she said, take your time. AB. Yeah, she said, take your time. Okay, so what's the best way someone can get in contact you if they're interested?
Just go ahead and go into that inbox. Go into
Okay.
that message. Facebook Messenger. That's what it's there for.
Yeah, that's it.
I'll check it. Or, you know, if you that's the best way as far as like, you know, privacy is concerned.
Yes.
For some, I'm noticing that there's a lot of brave souls in there that will comment right up underneath the post.
Yes.
Their intentions, and I am not mad at that at all. But yeah, go ahead and you use that Facebook Messenger.
Okay. And any final words? Any final words?
Yes, I agree with what A.B. Vaughn said. Make sure my kids like the lady too. Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay.
Well, this was unexpected, and I'm glad that it happened. You know, I give God the glory.
Yes.
You know, for what he's done in my life, and bringing me to this point to where I would be desirable for anybody, that anybody would look at me and say I'm somebody's husband. You know, it's nothing but the grace of God.
Yes.
And I just want to encourage everybody out there, in particular the women. You know, I know that there's some women in the group that are up in age, and then some have been single for a while, and it just seems like it's not happening. It's, you know, you're doing everything that you can. You're putting yourself out there. You're joining groups like this and different things like that. I just wanted to encourage you guys to never lower your standards, never release or lower your boundaries that you set to keep the people that don't deserve you out. You know, you're still worth it. I don't care if it takes 5, 10, 20 years for someone to come at you correctly. You deserve the very best of the best, you know, regardless of who I end up with or who I don't end up with. You deserve the best of the best. You know, just stay strong, keep living your life. Jesus said that he came to give life and life more abundantly, and that abundant life is not contingent upon whether or not you got a baby or a boo thing or whatever, you know, whatever the kids are saying. You know, it's abundant life for all of his children, all of the believers. So walk in it. Don't operate in the spirit of fear. Don't operate in desperation. Don't operate, you know, in you know, all of that stuff. Just keep your head up and keep living your saved, blessed life, and just watch what God does. I'm not going to prophesy to you anything like that it's going to happen in 2 years. I'm not going to do that. Yes. But, you know, whatever God has in store for you, I can say that. That's prophecy.
Oh,
This is your promise.
okay.
Whatever God has in store for you,
Okay.
it's gonna happen. In
Okay.
the timing that God says it's gonna happen.
Yes.
How's that?
I hear you. I agree. Jeanette Denise Thompson said, I found my boo here. And she did. She found it in our Zoom after party that we have after we're having immediately following this live stream,
Excellent.
and the one we have on Tuesday Talk. After Tuesday Talk on guess what day? Tuesday. So, so, and hey, she met her sweetie there, and they're a dangerous couple. So if you join us in the after party, it's no telling. We have a great time. If you miss it, you miss a treat. It's some good people in there. There's no telling what might happen. So
right.
So just join us, and I usually put the link up, but it's gonna be the same link though. But you could just leave out of this room, and when the show is over, you can come back in it. Okay.
Back in. Okay.
But thank you so much, brother, deacon, minister, evangelist, potentate, elder, Jonathan Young. Glad to have you here. Glad
thank you,
you have blessed. Blessed their souls. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Okay. Well, folks. I'm glad. Now we got a little more. We got a little more time left. And when I say a little, I mean very little time left. So if you want to join in, you want to join in to shoot your shot, then you see how well that went with our Jonathan. He had a lot to say and some good things to say at that. So, yes, I enjoyed that. Yes, Wanda. Yeah, he was very good. He was very good. So, and again, if anyone else would like to join in, please feel free. And this is my first time doing it here like this. And Joy Winfrey says, oh yeah, this is my first time here. That was really nice. I'm glad to have you here. Definitely glad to have you here. So, yeah, and Shantae McCormick says, oh, no, that's not it. Where's everyone from? East, west, south? Well, we're from everywhere. Keena says, will there be another? Will there be And thank you. Well done, Mike. Thank you so much. To God be the glory. We enjoyed that. And again, we got a little more time. If not, I can find something to talk about in the meantime. Because I think we had someone come into the room again. They wanted to come up, but I guess they got a little impatient though. So again, we got a little time left. If you want to try this, click on the Zoom link that's pinned in the comment section or in the video description. Come on in and join in. Okay? And well, we do have a roll call here. So Los Angeles here, Canada here. Okay, we got everybody. Okay, and I do have a question for y'all. And I think it's a quick question. And we may go into it later, maybe on Tuesday Talk though, but here it go. Oh wow, everybody's showing up. Wait a minute. I got a question. Valerie, what part of Alabama are you from? Because I'm in the Birmingham area. Where are you from? Okay, let us know. Valerie Zachary Cabot. I'm in the Beeham area. Oh, everybody's showing up. Kimley's from North Kakalaki. Tawana is from the Bronx. Ramona is from LA. Taylor is from Illinois. Bebby Zai from Georgia. Shantae McCormick, Chicago is her hometown. Old Travis, he's from ATL. Okay, you in Rocket City. Okay, good. You in Rocket City. Carol Stephanie, you're in from Missouri. Uh, Jeanette from North Carolina. Keno Walker from Jackson, Mississippi. Well, y'all coming in. Teresa Jones from North Carolina. Oh, well, y'all. Jen is from ATL. Shantae, your sister live in Phoenix. Okay. Yes, I grew up here. Jay Jones is from ATL. Okay. Lanisha Bosby is from Kansas City, Mo. Kansas City, here we come. Well, we'll talk about it though, because we're 2 hours away from each other. So we'll discuss this. Good old Tia. Tia from Kansas City. That's my friend right there. She should have came on here. She should have been my co-host. I should have recruited her though. But anyway, Reginald Walters from Columbia, South Carolina. My good friend. Keisha is from Kansas City. Uh, Rena is from Rachel Hunter is from South Carolina. We got a lot of the Mid-Atlantic states in here. Wow. Theodore is from Philly. Ooh, Dwan Jackson. I'm from Alabama, North Carolina, Maryland, Michigan, Deutschland, but I live in South Florida. Army brat. Okay. Okay. Yes, and Wanda is from the Big D. She's from the Metroplex. Okay, glad to have you. We had some more folks coming in. AB, yeah, she's from north of the border, from Canada. Joyce also is from Dallas. Oh boy, I like this roll call. Okay, Sonolia, my good friend Sonolia is from Arizona. Uh, who else? Who else? I mean, y'all coming in too. Hard to keep up with. That's a good thing. Okay. Jennifer. Jennifer Williams is from El Paso, Texas. Okay. Okay. Yes. Maybe next time. Maybe look how I'm looking. Maybe next time. Okay. Okay. And I think there's no more. I mean, yeah, they're from everywhere. They are from everywhere. They are everywhere. With one Canadian, everybody else is from America. I don't know. I know there's some other folks in the outlying territories watching too. So I think that's about it, folks. Let me take Jonathan's name off. Nothing wrong with his name though, but you know. So I think that is about it though. Ending a little bit early, but then that's a good thing though, because that gives us a little extra time for the you know what. Oh, Sonolia. Oh, yeah, and she's a long time member. She's a good catch, folks. Sonolia, yes, she's been in the group a long time. And Elizabeth Stewart, she's from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Yes, glad to have you. And wow, Shantae, some folks will watch the replay from God knows where. Yeah, that is it. That is true. Yes, the after party. We almost there, Keisha. Just calm down. We getting there. We getting there, and probably we'll start early. Probably just be a few minutes early. Yeah, that's it. I'm not even gonna ramble tonight. We just get to it, folks. Thank you all for being here. This has been a great show. I enjoyed it. Thank you for Jonathan Young for taking the time to shoot his shot, and thank you for all for watching us and And maybe next week we'll do this again. Okay? Just be ready. Know what? We'll do it again. Just be ready. You saw how easy it was this week. We had a little technical glitches here and there, but thanks to y'all, SBC and SBC, the SBC family, y'all helped us out though. We all in this together. So thank you so much for your help. And if there's nothing else, and we will, yes, you are very welcome. To God be the glory. To God be the glory. And I didn't told you about putting me out there. There's no time. Oh, I'm so sorry. She's going to beat me up. Okay. So without further ado, we'll get to the announcements. We will get to the announcements. Like I said, join us immediately following this broadcast. It's the after party. And you can pretty much use the same link that's in the comment section or in the video description, you know. And if I need to put it up again, I'll put it up again. But you could just use this same link, okay, that I have in there. Just come on in and have a good time. And then on Tuesday, we will have Tuesday Talk. We have in-depth discussion about living life as a single. So come and join in. We have a great time there. And next week it starts all over again. We will have another member or two or three or four or five here to shoot their shot. So you saw how easy it was tonight? It's just that easy. So anyway, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for your support. I don't take it lightly. And if nothing else, that is it. And Lord willing, we'll see you next week. So until then, take care.